As a life-saving tool. Our goal is
Hey guys, it's me here. Children's Bible Hour is coming up, so just know I don't own the right to any of the songs or any of these, so don't copyright me YouTube, please. So yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoy the show. So yeah,
dedicated to changing hearts and minds of millions through prayer and education. Listen weekdays at 5:17 p.m. Central Time.
let's see what you were saying.
The following broadcast of the Children's Bible Hour was first aired in 1991.
Hi, everybody. It's time for another visit with all your friends from the Children's Bible Hour. Boys and girls for Jesus, this our earnest prayer. Boys and girls for Jesus, home and school and play and everywhere. We'll tell the world of life in Jesus. He is all our song. There is all you need in Jesus. Won't you come along? And now, here's Uncle Charlie. Hi, Uncle Charlie.
Are you ready? Ready for what? Well, for one thing, lots of good music. For two things, an interesting story called Stationery for Sale. Hey kids, have you ever had to sell something for band or school and you couldn't get people too interested in what you were selling, except maybe mom or dad or your aunt or uncle? Well, that's what today's story is all about. But first, let's get to some good music by our choir. If you listen to our program regularly, you know that we use lots of new music, and I really like many of the newer songs for kids these days, from Patch the Pirate and Salty to name just a few. But I also think it's important, kids, that you learn the old-time gospel songs that have been around for many years. And there are lots of bright, bouncy old songs as well as new. For instance, today the choir is going to start out with a couple of verses from some old-time gospel songs. Sing along if you know them. Here comes the first one. In my heart there rings a melody.
I have a song that Jesus gave me. It was sent from heaven above. There never was a sweeter melody. 'Tis the melody of love. In my heart there rings a melody. There rings a melody with heaven's harmony. In my heart there rings a melody. There rings a melody of love. To be my endless theme in glory, with the angels I will sing. To be a song with glorious harmony, when the chords of heaven ring. In my heart there rings a melody, there rings a melody with heaven's harmony. In my heart there rings a melody, there rings a melody of love.
Well, that's good for starters, kids. Hey, do the one right across the page. He keeps me singing.
There's within my heart a melody, Jesus whispers sweet and low. Fear not, I am with thee, peace, be still, in all of life's ebb and flow. Jesus, 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 sweetest name I know, fills my every longing, keeps me singing as I go. Soon he's coming back to welcome me, far beyond the starry sky. I shall wing my flight to worlds unknown, I shall reign with him on high. Jesus, 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 sweetest name I know, fills my every longing, keeps me singing as I go.
Isn't it great to know that no matter how much things change around us, wars going on all over the world, problems at home, at school, and everywhere, there is one person who never changes. It is our Lord Jesus. He is always the same. Our visitors in Company Corner today are going to sing the song Jonathan sang for our rally last fall, Always the Same. Now, actually, only one of the two is a visitor. Chris sings in the choir, and you hear him often in our stories. But for now, in Company Corner, Chris joins his little sister Ashley, and they sing. Listen.
Always the same. Oh, praise his name. Jesus never changes. He's always the same. Always together. His love is forever. Jesus never changes. He's always the same. I am his, he is mine. Jesus knows my name. I can rest in his arms. He's always the same. When I fall, when I call, Jesus takes my hand, cleansing me, lifting me. He helps me to stand. Always the same. Oh, praise his name. Jesus never changes. He's always the same. Always together. His love is forever. Jesus never changes. He's always the same. In his love I'm secure. We shall never part. In his word I will trust and give him all my heart. In the dark of the night, when my heart would fear, lovingly, tenderly, my Savior is near. Always the same. Always the same. Praise his name. Oh, praise his name. Jesus never changes. Jesus, he's always the same. Always together. Always together. His love is forever. Jesus never changes. Jesus, he's always the same. Jesus never changes. He's always the same. Always the same.
Sherilyn's with us today telling us that if we are Christians, we are children of the King, and we are lights in a dark, dark world. Listen.
We are the children of the King. We want to laugh and we want to sing. We want to share the joyful news that Jesus Christ is calling you. All over the world, the message is the same. He died for you, and then he rose again. We are the children of the King. We want to laugh and we want to sing. We want to share the joyful news that Jesus Christ is calling you. We are his own. He has bought us with a price, with his precious blood, and he's called us to his light. We are the children of the King. We want to laugh and we want to sing. We want to share the joyful news that Jesus Christ is calling you. We are the light of the world. We are the salt of the earth. We are to spread the light. We are to do what's right. We are the light of the world. Loving, caring.
Alexa, play.
Father, his love, his light, share with one another. Hallelujah. We are the light of the world. Hallelujah. We are the light of the world. We are the light of the world. We are the salt of the earth. We are to spread the light. We are to do what's right. We are the light of the world. We are the light of the world.
Sherilyn's little sister Lauralee, who just turned 3 years old, says, Hey, I'd like to sing whenever I have a song ready. And here she is, 3-year-old Lauralee, to tell us a Bible story and song about the woman at the well.
The woman at the well, the woman at the well. Jesus Christ will change your life. The woman at the well, he asked her for a drink. He asked her for a drink. Jesus Christ will change your life. He asked her for a drink. He knew what she had done. He knew what she had done. Jesus Christ will change your life. He knew what she had done. She had a change of heart. She had a change of heart. Jesus Christ will change your life. She had a change of heart. She went and told her friends. She went and told her friends. Jesus Christ will change your life. She went and told her friends.
On our Storytime programs and also on these classic broadcasts, I've often mentioned that we have some of our CBH stories available on cassette tape. Well, I know that many of you do not use cassettes much anymore, and you'd prefer a CD to play. Well, I want you to know that we're making a CD of CBH stories available. Let me tell you what stories are on this CD album. There are 7 in all. Here are the names of the stories and the lesson in the story. The right bait. Resist the bait Satan uses to tempt you to sin. The sooner the better. Pull weeds of disobedience and other bad habits before they grow. Trash or treasure. Every person is valuable in God's sight. Beware of the dog. Don't tease others when it hurts them, nor be oversensitive when you're teased. The smell of sin. Be careful to choose close friends who won't lead you into sin. Consider the cost. Jesus died to purchase salvation for all who believe. And story number 7, missing the mark. Everyone falls short of the mark without Jesus. 7 great stories with 7 different lessons. You can have this CD for just $10. Just $10 for this CD with 7 stories on it. The name of the album is The Right Bait and Other Stories. That's The Right Bait and Other Stories. Send $10 and ask for the Story CD. Send your order to CBH Ministries, P.O. Box 1001, Grand Rapids, Michigan 49501. That's CBH Ministries, P.O. Box 1001, Grand Rapids, Michigan 49501. Oh, for our Canadian friends, please send your order directly to our U.S. address. We can take care of it more quickly than if you send it to our Canadian address. So ask for the Story CD, Right Bait and Other Stories. Send $10 for each CD you want. Here in the U.S., you can also order by calling our toll-free number, 8:30 to 5 Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. The toll-free number is 888-224-2324. The toll-free number again, 888-224-2324. Now let's get ready for our good story called Stationery for Sale. To help us get ready, let's hear first of all from our trio, Becky, Kim, and Lisa, as they sing a bright song of testimony, Yes, He Did. Listen.
He took my feet from the miry clay. Yes, he did, and placed them on the rock to stay. Yes, he did, I can tell the world about this. I can tell the nations I'm blessed. Tell them that Jesus made me whole, and he brought joy, joy,
And now Jonathan has a song that is really a prayer. Lord, give me a missionary heart.
Lord, give me a missionary heart. Though I'm young, I want to do my part to take your word to all the many children who have never heard. God so loved the world, he gave his only son. On the cross of Calvary, he died for everyone. Rose again the third day, now he lives in heaven, but he'll soon be back again. Lord, give me a missionary heart. Though I'm young, I want to do my part. I'll give and pray to help our missionaries so that they can say, God so loved the world, he gave his only son. On the cross of Calvary, he died for everyone. Rose again the third day, now he lives in heaven, but he'll soon be back again.
Don't go away, kids. It's story time.
Our story today, written especially for the Children's Bible Hour by Kimberly Cedarquist, is entitled Stationery for Sale. Janet and Carrie were all excited. Today they would find out about a new class project. Mr. Frank's fifth graders knew something special was being planned for them, but they had no idea what it was. Okay, class. Okay, now quiet down. Quiet down. I know you're all excited, but if you don't give me your attention, we'll never get down to business. Now, this year, we've decided that if you work really hard, we'll take an extra nice field trip. How would you like to visit the Detroit Zoo? Huh? Good, good. Now, we'll be selling stationery to help raise enough money to go. Each of you will have to do your part. Find a partner with whom to sell. We don't want anyone going out by themselves. Janet and Carrie bounced up and down in their seats as they looked at each other. They were neighbors, and being partners would work out just great for them. They eagerly listened to the instructions and later picked up the boxes of stationery they would be selling. On the way home from school, they had a lot to talk about.
Isn't the stationery pretty? There's so much to choose from. Let's start selling it to some of the neighbors tonight. Okay, I know my mom will let me. How about 6 o'clock? Okay. I see Janet coming, Mom, so I'm going to go to meet her.
Okay, just be careful, Carrie. And don't go to old Mr. Johnson's house. You know, he can't afford anything. Do you have your watch? I want you back home by 7:30.
I've got it. See you then.
Okay. Hi, Carrie. You're home early, but you don't look very happy. Did something go wrong?
We went to lots and lots of houses, but only sold 2 boxes of stationery. What a waste of time. I think when people saw us, they put on a mean face. Lots of people didn't even want to know what we were selling.
That's too bad, honey. Try not to get too discouraged. Tomorrow's a new day. I hope you'll do better.
Okay, class, let me have your attention. I know most of you went out selling last night, right? I'm sorry to hear that some of you sound a bit discouraged today. But hey now, let's not give up so easily. From what I hear, nearly all of you sold at least 1 or 2 boxes last night, and that's great. It's true we have a long way to go, and it will take time and effort, but if you each will do your part, we'll get the job done. Since today is Friday, it'll be fun to see how much is sold over the weekend. And when you feel discouraged, forget how much there is left to sell And think about the fact that you have sold some, and then think about our goal, that trip to the zoo, right? Yeah. Now, when we're actually on our way, I think you'll agree that it was worth all the effort it took to get there. Now, let's get out our math books and work on page... Carrie went to bed early Friday night. When she got up Saturday morning, she ate a big breakfast, washed her hair, brushed her teeth, and put on her prettiest school clothes. She wanted to look her best, hoping people would buy her stationery.
Come on in, Janet. I'm almost ready. Hi, Carrie. I'm anxious to sell. I sure hope we do better than on Thursday. I do too. But like Mr. Frank said, I guess we shouldn't get too discouraged. My mom says all we can do is try our best. Mom, we're going now.
All right. Will I see you girls for lunch? I'll fix pizza.
It sure sounds good.
See you about 1 o'clock then, and be careful.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's start on Peck Street and just go around the block.
Yes, girls, what can I do for you?
We're selling stationery for our 5th grade trip. Would you like to look at it?
I don't write no letters.
Can you believe that? She sure wasn't very nice. No, I'm glad we don't have to do this all the time. I hope the people at the next house are nicer.
Hello there, girls.
Our 5th grade class is going to take a trip. We're selling stationery to help pay for it. Would you like to see what we have?
Sure, let's see what you have there. Yes, I think my wife would like this. What do I owe you?
$3.
Here you go, girls. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We sold a box already. I wish all the people were as nice as he was. That would sure make it easier. Yeah, I bet it would have been easier if we were selling candy. We're selling stationery for our 5th grade class.
I don't know why you kids always have to be selling something. I have better things to do with my money.
Hello, we're selling...
Whatever it is, I don't want none.
Selling stationery to make enough money for a trip and...
That's lovely, I'm sure, but I have all the stationery I need.
Hello? Would you like to buy...
I really don't have time or money to buy a thing, but maybe just one box.
Oh, thanks. Hi, would you be interested in buying some stationery? We're going...
Save your breath, girls. I'm not interested.
Remember the missionary that was at church a couple of weeks ago? Yes? Well, now I think I understand how he felt. Remember how he told us about going to houses to tell people about Jesus? And only a few would listen, but others would laugh at him and slam the door right in his face. Yes, I remember. Imagine what it would be like to do this every day. Well, we'd better head to my house for lunch now. We'll feel more like selling after we eat. Boy, that pizza sure smells good, Mom.
Did you sell much this morning?
We sold 5 more boxes, but we're not going to get discouraged.
Good. 5 isn't bad. When you're on your trip, you'll be glad you worked hard.
That's what Mr. Frank said, too. We're going to go out again a little while after lunch. My mom said I could stay out until 4 o'clock today. You know, Mom, it sure is hard to sell door to door. Yeah, but you know what, Mrs. Davis? I think I understand more how the missionaries feel when they tell others about Jesus.
That's a good thing to learn, Janet. It'll remind you to pray that they'll see even more results for all their work and that they won't get discouraged. Didn't you feel good when someone bought some stationery?
I sure did. Me too. That's what makes it worth going out again.
Missionaries feel good too when someone shows interest in hearing more about Jesus, and especially when someone accepts Jesus as Savior. It makes all the hard work worthwhile. It makes them glad they didn't give up. But, you know, girls, I hope this experience will not only help you pray for an effective witness and for the missionaries, I hope it'll remind you to be faithful witnesses yourselves, too. Don't give up if you witness to your friends, but they don't come to the Lord immediately.
Oh, I never thought of that. I've asked Mary to come to Sunday school a couple of times, but she wouldn't come. I decided I wasn't going to ask her again, but I guess I better.
That's right. Don't get discouraged. Just continue to witness and pray. Think about your goal, that person's salvation.
I'm glad I had the chance to sell stationery. I've learned a lot about missionaries from this, and I'll pray for them that they won't get discouraged and that I won't either. I'll remember this lesson for the rest of my life.
Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. He forgave my sins and He saved my soul. He cleansed my heart and He made me whole. Stop and let me tell you what the Lord has done for me. Go and tell the story of the Christ of Calvary. Go and tell the story of the Christ of Calvary. He'll forgive their sins, He will save their souls. He'll cleanse their hearts, He will make them whole. Go and tell the story of the Christ of Calvary.
Before we go, don't forget you can order our story CD featuring 7 stories from our Children's Bible Hour days. The name of the album is The Right Bait and Other Stories. That's The Right Bait and Other Stories. Send $10 and ask for the story CD. The CD is just $10, and that includes postage and handling this time, and we'll accept Canadian funds at par. Ask for the story CD. Whether in Canada or the U.S., send that request to CBH Ministries, P.O. Box 1001, Grand Rapids, Michigan 49501. That's CBH Ministries, P.O. Box 1001, Grand Rapids, Michigan 49501. Here in the U.S., you can call toll-free Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 Eastern Time, 888-224-2324. That's 888-224-2324. Goodbye now.
Alexa, stop. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. This is me signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.